My name is Second One 814, and I just got back from seeing A Quiet Place Part 2. So, starting off, did I like this movie? Yes. Did I like it as much as the first one? No. Did I? Sadly, I did not. So, let's get it. So, this one picks up uh, where, right where the other one left off. Of course, granted, yes, we do get to see the first day when they came, but after the intro, we get this movie picks up right where the first one left off. Uh, and admittedly, I guess from the trailers, I was expecting a little bit more, or but like some actual human-to-human fights. Which sadly we only get one of in this movie, and it's not really even a fight. But anyways, so yeah, we get more of that. Most of it, most of the movie is the daughter are trying to get to a radio station so she can basically broadcast her interference across the radio, because there's basically if they find a radio station where a song is playing and they know playing across the sea, and basically and they know that and the daughter figures that if she can go there and play her interference from her hearing aid, sorry, then they can have a chance to get into the aliens. Now, I will admit it. There are. I guess I could say that this movie didn't have a lot of tension like the other one did. The first one did. Yeah, there were tense moments, but they didn't really have that same feel as the first one. The first one, it was just this one, and it was. I mean, yeah, the creatures are still terrifying, but. But a lot of the movie is basically the two parties traveling. Like, well, not two parties is two different parties. He's one, the daughter and the family friend, and they're traveling into the radio station, and then the mother and the son and then the baby, each trying to survive in the family friend's Emmett's shelter. So yeah, like I said, this movie. Well, I did enjoy the aliens. I get this movie just. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. I guess you could say it did a. I mean, I think what I was expecting more, like I said in the beginning, I think I was expecting more human to human combat rather than more than in traveling and surviving. So yeah, there are of course tense sequences. Like there's a sequence in this movie where her mother has left for the day to go get medical supplies because her son basically accidentally steps in a bear trap and injures his leg, which injures his leg, and their daughter and the family friend are basically traveling to the radio station, which is on an island, and a lot of this is about the interactions of the party, about the interactions of the two parties with the world around them, more than it is about them surviving and trying to deal with the aliens and threat, because now they know how to deal with them. So yeah, a lot of the movie, if he does feel more, he'll I don't want to say toned down, but less tense. It's like I said in the beginning, less tense than the original. But also there are just some weird things that happen, like when they get to the island on a boat after the family friend and the daughter, they get to the island in the boat after dealing with some humans, which I'll get to that. All of a sudden, like they're on the island, and all of a sudden the family friend Emmett, he finds that one of the boats from the harbor they were at has drifted along and has brought the aliens with them. Has drifted all the way across from the island, from the harbor to the island. And it's like, really? It's actually kind of stupid. Well, I shouldn't say stupid, but it's basically, yeah, as you could say, you're there for plot convenience. It's, so because we need to have the creatures on the island. So yeah, of course, yes, it does create that tension. But naturally, yeah, it was kind of done so that we can have a tense ending. So, anyways, it's going back to the scene right before that. They are Emmett and they're at a harbor and they see another little girl, but turns out it's this other little girl is a trap, and is kind of upset by a bunch of crazy people up at the harbor. What they're really doing hanging around the harbor is never really explained, but hey, and well, they're not. The thing is, the explanation for it is kind of, well, I should say explanation, but it's resolved fairly quickly and basically serves as an excuse who's to build tension and have a reason tension and basically just that. At least that's what I got out of it. It So yeah, now there are some good tension scenes in this movie, like the part where the mother is out getting supplies and the boy and the son accidentally locks himself and the baby in the vault, there, with almost no oxygen, and so the mother has to come to the rescue. Oh, there's that. I mean, and then of course there's the ending where the daughter is in the radio station and there's a creature right there, air, and then all of a sudden, I didn't. Yeah, excuse me. And then all of a sudden, and just as the creature's about to get her, she pops her hearing aid onto the mic, and the interference plays, and of course, and all the creatures just start freaking out because because they can't take the sound. And then, of course, the ending is something I felt was kind of wasn't. I should say it didn't really resolve anything because we never see the mother and the daughter get back together, which I was kind of hoping for. But hey, maybe we'll see that in A Quiet Place 3. Hey, so yeah, and and that's basically A Quiet Place Part 2. I mean, yes, we do see the struggles of the apocalypse, but it's a lot, but it's not as much about the struggles of the apocalypse as it is the journey to try to save the Earth and get rid of all the aliens. So yeah, that's basically what A Quiet Place 2 was about. Less about the survival and more about the struggle to get rid of the aliens. And that's about it. And so it is time for the final rating. My final rating for And for A Quiet Place Part 2 is a 7 out of 10. And would I recommend this movie? Yes. Even though I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, I would still very much recommend this movie. And there you have it. Quiet Place Part 2, 7 out of 10. Go see it. And well, that about wraps up for this video. My name is Second1814. Thank you so much for watching. May the wind always be at your back. See you next time.